In this video, we will be evaluating the recent topic of discussion in Hollywood and the entertainment industry. This topic we will be discussing is that of whitewashing in Hollywood and film. Whitewashing is the process of taking a role of ethnic origin and giving it to a Caucasian actor and/or actress. Not only is this unfair to the actors of ethnic origin, but it waters down the content in which we consumers are exposed to. One of the best ways to evaluate this trend is through the lens of convergence. In this case, we will be discussing the role of global and economic convergence as they prove to be the most prevalent, as we are discussing not only forms of entertainment and their global impacts, but also the business behind the decisions of whitewashing.
Colorblind casting, and I guess that's what everyone wants. That's the pinnacle of it, is where we're not beholden to anything, where anyone, any race, any gender, whatever. It's just not the right. For me, we're getting way ahead of ourselves here before that we even do that. Like, the real issue is simply about films like, at this point, it's about representation, and shows aren't being, some shows are lazy and they don't have a diverse cast, they don't have enough representation in their shows. There's a need, for me personally, when I see storytelling, the protagonists are usually white. That's just the way it is.
Media convergence is not just technological. It alters relationships with industries, markets, genres, and audiences. Economic convergence is when one company owns multiple media sources and the content that they choose to put out. This includes things like music, TV games, websites, and comics. In this video, we took a different approach to economic convergence by explaining how a lot of Hollywood and other American film and TV producers, or gatekeepers, use white actors compared to actors of ethnic origins to portray ethnic characters, strictly for economic purposes. We believe this is an example of economic convergence because these gatekeepers have the control to pick and choose the cast and what characters they portray, and they do this for the main goal of achieving the most money. In the podcast we listened to, they explain how in the movie Ghost in the Shell, which is originally a Japanese media franchise, Scarlett Johansson, who is an American actress, plays the main role in a newly released film that was produced in 2017. The members of the podcast explained that the decision to have an American actress over a Japanese one was solely money motivated. They explain how Americans are cast for roles like this because people would rather pay to see well-known white actors than ethnic actors. They say that casting white actors is safe.
Many of you may know about the Harry Potter books by English author J.K. Rowling. In the books, the character of Hermione Granger never was given a race, and only the color of her hair was described in the books. Later on, when the movies were created, Hermione was played by a white actress by the name of Emma Watson. By this happening, a lot of people who watched the movies before in the books assumed Hermione was white. Throughout this series, Emma Watson has become a very famous and well-known actress because of her role as Hermione Granger. Because of this, the character has been known as a Caucasian, even though her race in the books was never confirmed. In recent years, a play was created by J.K. Rowling for her new book, taking place many years after the last book took place. In this play, Hermione was portrayed by a black actress. To many people, this was shocking because they were not used to seeing Hermione played by a black character, even though J.K. Rowling never discussed her race. Overall, this is an example of global convergence because it shows the fans throughout the world how change of race creates a rift, not necessarily in a bad way, but in a surprising way.
She'll offer you a homemade pie. Rosenberry.
Wipeout is a popular TV series put on by ABC showing contestants crossing a series of challenging obstacles without falling to the pool of water below. This American TV phenomenon did not originate from an American source, though. Wipeout was not the only adaptation of the successful Japanese series Ninja Warrior. A show literally called American Ninja Warrior was created to appeal to Western audiences. The spin-off took the entire concept of the original Japanese show and replaced the ethnic contestants of Japan and replaced them with American contestants. The original show broadcasted by Japan, Ninja Warrior, integrated American contestants as they realized there was a market overseas. The American series also made an attempt to integrate foreign contestants to broaden their viewership pool. This active integration may be a break in the mold of whitewashing, which is a step in the right direction, even though it's being done for financial purposes at the moment. This is an example of economic convergence because the American producers were looking for the same financial success as the Japanese show Ninja Warrior, taking many ideas and creating a white version of the show in America. It is also an example of global convergence because the series of shows has been expanded to appeal to global audiences.